Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help you to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Jay Sachet, and this is a channel that has been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now, a generous creator and a dynamic host. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. They've got 472 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther. We might even be able to get them a little bit farther than maybe even 475, maybe even as much as 480, and a little bit closer to the 500 we know they're thinking about. And I see we've got busy beginning again, so thank you everybody for coming in early. It's good to see some familiar faces in the house. And we have got, so baby boy topic. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you'll find yourself with some friends and family members for your channel in no time. As well, we've got a lot of creators in the house that we are familiar with, and a couple of new channels as well. So Blue Moon Plays, good to see you back. I know we have a few channels that have been here only once or twice before, and we just want to make sure, of course, everybody understands. So everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. But as well, by that token, everybody absolutely is expecting you to subscribe to their channel. So if anybody in the chat finds that anybody's not connecting the right way or has not connected back, things like that, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, Tuber Chat, and I can address what we need either in the chat or outside. D-Turner Gaming and Emotion are in the house. They're both members, so I've got them on the wheel already. Convoltic is back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Kristen Welton, my love, is here as a member and a moderator. MMCH's family is in the house. 003 Silius is here, and Project Girl Boss, it's good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Radical Productions has some non-profit activity going on their channel, and they are back in the chat with us again today. Ronaldo Williams, it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Sergeant Life is back again. She's here for almost every live stream that we do. Cyobands Collins is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Two Pineapples just walked in. Unmasked Lifestyle is here. V3 Views, it's good to see you here. And hopefully I'm not missing too many people in the chat. We're Viper Gaming. Good to see you in the house. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Puppet Gamer X is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Food Fight Showdown, a longtime friend of Tuber Chat and a previously featured channel, is here as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Scratch and Pete PA, one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, is here always as a dedicated moderator with us. Michael's Adventures is in and out of the stream today. And Sexy Too Much for You Coleman, good to see you here. She has recently become monetized just a couple of weeks ago, so it's good to see you here still growing your channel. Very, very good. And then, so again, we're looking at Jay Sachet. This is a featured channel. So we feature a different channel on Tuber Chat every single day. And I choose channels based on generosity and impact that I see within the Tuber Chat community. Most of these channels have been here quite often before. But when I do find a channel that has incredible impact on the community here, then some get featured a little bit earlier than others and things like that. What that means is that I feature these channels across all of our social networks, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, and they get about the first 5 to 10 minutes of the live stream on which they're featured. What this does is gives you over 100 opportunities to meet generous impactful creators, even when Tuber Chat is not live streaming. So that's the reason for it. Hoping to get them a little bit of extra activity on their channels, even when we're not here. Tuber Chat is always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Have Cheetah Will View is back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Twisted V Twin Garage is in the house. Thanks for coming back in. Georgia Bulldogs. I never did find out how your sushi was last night, but hopefully it was good. I'm sure it always is. And then Chef BC Sherry Bliss VSC. Good to see you here. That's a little bit of a name for me to read out, but I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Jay Sachet is in the chat with us. That's our featured channel right there that I was just speaking about. So hopefully everybody will rally around that channel. It'll be easy to connect with them right now. And like I said, we'll get them a little bit closer on their road to 500. They'll be halfway on the magical race to 1K. Pardon me just for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, pardon me for that. We are good to go, and I will start spinning the wheel. Actually, let's get it rolling. We'll spin right away. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. And if you could give a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. You have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second. You don't lose your place in the chat, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it very, very much. And if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you are willing, then please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. V3 Views is in the house. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but it's good to have you here. Mum Joy, good to see you as well. The Adventures of Andrew and Ree is in the house. I saw you earlier. I'm not sure whether I actually welcomed you when I started mentioning it, and we know Thrill Seeks is here as well. So right now we're going to look at D Turner Gaming. This is a channel that's been with Tuber Chat not only from the beginning, but has been connected to me for beyond a year now. Was introduced to them from the Hoops Family Network a long, long time ago. And they've been previously featured on Tuber Chat, of course. And as you can see, they are climbing the ladder. They are officially on the road to 1K. Now that they're over 900, they've got it nice and locked in. I'm hoping we can push them over maybe even 920 today and get them a little bit closer to the 1,000 that we know is on their mind. It's a wonderful milestone for everybody. We all look forward to it in our YouTube journey. And Emotion is in the house. Emotion has got a premiere that will be coming up after Tuber Chat in a little bit over 2 hours from now. We've got at least a couple of hours to go, and a little bit longer. And then, yeah, once again, hopefully everybody's having a good time meeting new friends and family members. Just addressing something very quickly here. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram, and I'm happy to address anything that we need in the chat. Oh my goodness, I can't type. Sorry about this. I just want to make sure I address things very quickly. And other than that, we are good to go. I'm not sure if I mentioned 2 pineapples. I saw them in the stream. Thought I put you on already, but maybe I'm mistaken about that. That's okay. They're here. They're good. And looks like everybody's already off meeting some new friends and family members. Puppet Gamer X, yeah, I got a little bit of music going in behind just so that when I stop talking, it's not completely silent. But all of that stuff is copyright-free music that will be added or released by probably next weekend. I'm trying to go as fast as I can so that everybody can have some more copyright-free music to use if you like that stuff that I'm playing. Khalid Delicious Food, it's good to see you back in the house again. Thank you for coming in. I know it's a little bit easier for you as the times get a little bit earlier in the day. Tuber Chat is always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. 003 Silius, you're very tired today. Hopefully you're feeling okay, but I know we're all in different time zones, so it can be a struggle for everybody the way that we do the live streams. That's why I move them around, and then hopefully it gets a little bit easier on different days. Official Moto Gaming, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. We're going to look at the adventures of Andrew and Ree right now. This channel was recently featured, as a matter of fact, only a couple of weeks ago. They've got 2,620 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them just a little bit farther, get them moving towards the 2,700 that they're looking for right now. And then thank you, Khalid Delicious Food. You always have pleasant things to say, and I appreciate that. And then, if anybody hasn't already read our updated video description, I hope that for those of you who are here regularly or plan to be, you'll have a look at that at least once a week, because I try to update it with new information or changes to our procedure and stuff like that if I think it might help. And hopefully everybody will just have a look at that once in a while. Convoltic is talking about swapping playlists. So again, if anybody is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just simply say so in the chat. I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're going to look at Chrissy L right now. And right after we look at that channel, I'm going to try to remember to play a clip, and we'll see how that works out as well. Chrissy L happens to be a gold member, which means that she gets a guaranteed feature of some sort every single day. For today, she was already on the wheel, and then as well, her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will see. Okay, thank you, 003 Silius. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I appreciate you coming in for a quick moment. And it looks like everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. Com Vibes with Miss Jojo just walked in. It's good to see you. Chrissy L here has 1,640 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push her a little bit farther. She is a very generous and loyal and dedicated supporter, of course. And we'd love to push her maybe even to 1,650, get her halfway to that on that road to 1,700. Radical Productions is willing to swap playlists, which is cool, so anybody can reach out to anybody here. Best idea is always just to simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and then everybody's free to make those arrangements independently. Whether you want to make those arrangements here or off on Instagram or anywhere else, that's fine. What it's meant to do is not only help you with your watch hours, but help to get a friendship started. Once you've traded favors with somebody, you can imagine the impact that has. QT Gang, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Northern Mustangs, good to see you here again. Thanks for coming in. QT Gang, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. The next channel that we're going to look at is Thrill Seeks. Jack Dawson just rolled in. That's another member. We've got him on the wheel. Thanks for coming in. Norfolk Dashcam is actually going to be featured on Monday. It's good to see you here. And Jack Dawson, thank you so much for your super chat again. Jack Dawson is an extremely generous creator, but also very dedicated, very loyal. Pretty much makes it to almost every live stream that we have, and I'm lucky enough to catch him on a lot of his live streams as well. Hopefully everybody is. He does a fantastic job. He's a dynamic host and has a lot going on his channel, as a matter of fact. Khalid Delicious Food is willing to swap playlists, which is cool as well. Kira Welton, my BFF forever, is here as a moderator. Good to see you in the chat. And then, hopefully, everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. This is Thrill Seeks. This is David. And with 800 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel just a little bit farther. So with 816, we can certainly get them to 820 or so today, and a little bit farther on that road to 900. He will very, very soon be officially on the road to 1K. And then as well, I know that Thrill Seeks is willing to swap playlists, so you can reach out to them as well. Trissa is back in the house. Thanks for coming in. We're going to look at Jack Dawson's channel in another moment. Thank you again for that super chat. And other than that, it looks like everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members, which is good times. Today's featured channel is Jay Sachet, who is in the chat with us right now. And then tomorrow will be Makeup with Jessica Vargas, who is another popular member of the community. And then Norfolk Dashcam, who's in the chat with us right now, will be featured on Monday. As a matter of fact, Norfolk Dashcam, I have you on Instagram, but I noticed that you're not as active as a lot of people sometimes, so I'm not sure whether you would have seen the message about that or not. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And let's get Jack Dawson happening right now. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. When I look for this channel, I often look for Jack Dawson MLB The Show. Stands for Major League Baseball The Show. That's a video game that Jack Dawson often plays, along with many others, including Call of Duty and was it Assassin's Creed? Yes, Valhalla. There you go. And when you follow Jack Dawson and manage to make it into a live stream, what you'll find is that, first of all, he's a dynamic host. He's able to keep the gameplay going regardless of which one it is, commentate the activity, and keep everybody engaged, as well as keep up with the chat. He does a much better job than I do. And yeah, that's all good, Norfolk Dashcam. I was just hoping that you'd get the message. Oracles and Beyond, it's always wonderful to see you. Thank you for coming in. And other than that, hopefully everybody is doing okay. You know, I found out something, actually, last night, and I feel a little bit embarrassed that I didn't know, but, and I'm just remembering Oracles and Beyond is just ringing the memory for me, but Past Life Explorer, I was hanging out in his live stream last night. He always has engaging live streams with an engaging community. He's got quite a following and a community around him. He was previously featured on Tuber Chat, and he pops in often, but I found out that he's monetized. And I actually missed the monetization celebration, which he must have done just about a week ago, or several days ago anyway. But I was lucky I caught him yesterday, so it's good news, right? We've got another channel within the community that's been monetized. Hopefully everybody will congratulate him the next time you see him. And thank you, Oracles and Beyond, for sharing. If anybody does have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate that as well. And We're Viper Gaming, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, I'm going to pop your channel up next quickly before I start spinning the wheel again. Thank you so much for that. This is a new connection for Tuber Chat, a channel that's here for the first time. Baskets Resale is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. And I'll tell you how we're going to connect with We're Viper Gaming here. This is a brand new channel, as a matter of fact, with 11 subscribers. Very, very cool. And, yep, just joined, so that's all right. Hopefully, everybody will rally around this channel. And what we know is that with the purging and the glitching that's been going on with YouTube for the last 6 months or so aggressively, is that channels under 100 subscribers are getting hit the hardest. So my recommendations are, if you can keep track of every person that you're connecting to within Tuber Chat today, you should be able to connect with up to about 10 people per hour. Any faster than that is too fast. YouTube will take your subscriptions away the next day. But you can connect with that many, and we go for over 2 hours, so it's possible to meet between 10 and 20 people here today. But if you can keep track, what happens then is if the people you're connecting to have their subscription set to public, you'll be able to look in a day or two in their subscription, see yourself there, and know that that connection is still solid. So whenever we see YouTube taking some subscribers, we'd love to be able to track down where it's coming from. Then you can reach out to that creator, maybe on another social network or something like that. Always give the benefit of the doubt. I hope everybody will always be patient with each other. And all we want to do is help everybody, guide everybody along to the right way of connecting, so that it's loyal, so that it's genuine, so that it sticks, so that everybody can then go out and continue teaching and guiding other people, and the community as a whole gets better and better and that much more solid. So this is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Now, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I'm going to take one of your latest videos here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this Darkest Dungeon video. I will give you a thumbs up, a subscription, and I will turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you one more time, We're Viper Gaming, for your super chat. And right now we're going to look at emotion. Now, when I look for this channel, I typically type in emotion, new, soul, R&B. Because when you have channels like this with, let's say, really popular names or really popular words in their names, those creators can really be struggling with the search results. And it does wonders for them when you search, find, and click on them. Oh my goodness, I've been muted the whole time. See, I hadn't done that in a couple of days, and finally I did it again. So We're looking at emotion right now. I'm going to talk about this channel in a quick second. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Forgive me because I fall behind in the chat all the time. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant specifically for me to see, just please mention it again. I'll appreciate your patience. And if you can, leave 3 red hearts at the beginning of your message, and that should help me see it a little bit easier. I know it's really hard to @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow because the name is so long. Hopefully I welcomed everybody who is here. I know there's a few new channels that have come in since I was off for a second there. JD Knight 7, good to see you here. Beauty and Beast Journey is in the house. Project Girl Boss. Forgive me if there's anybody that I haven't mentioned. I certainly don't mean to skip over anybody. As long as you're still in the chat and active, I should get around to everybody, of course. Faith's World is back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And my goodness, we are busy again. Arloic, good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and thank you for letting me know I'm muted. You know, somebody mentioned once before, they're like, I used to be a DJ. Don't you know how to work a mic? And I occasionally I turn it off for a quick second, and hopefully I won't do that too much. Thank you, D Turner Gaming, for letting me know as well. I do appreciate everybody trying to help. On top of everything else, there's a 30-second delay or something like that between everything that I say and when you actually hear it. So I know I'm muted even longer than I need to be, or it seems that way. Other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Again, sorry, I'm way behind in the chat. So if you've mentioned anything, just please mention it again. And pardon me just for a second while I address something quickly. Oh, thank you so much, Norfolk Dashcam. I appreciate your kind words. They will be our featured channel for Monday. And then, yeah, Tiffany wears t-shirts. Yes, everybody, drink water, stay hydrated regardless of the season, depending on where you are in the world. And Faith's World, you're talking about collaborations. You're saying not many creators will collaborate with you, or not many creators are connecting with you. You did say collab, but I'm just curious what you mean. Unless you were talking to somebody else, that's okay. Jewel in the Kitchen, thank you for coming in. That's another member. I'm going to have to try to catch up with what I'm doing here. Emotion has a premiere coming up today after Tuber Chat, so another hour and a half from now. Am I right about that? 2 hours from now about that? When Tuber Chat is finished, we will go over and raid a premiere for Emotion. That will be interesting. Actually, let me see if I can catch the... I can't catch the premiere from here. I'm going to have to get you to send me the link for that. Jewel in the Kitchen, look at that, what luck. As soon as I put your name on the wheel, you come right up. Thrill Seeks is back in the house. Very, very cool. Yeah, Mr. Naz, I'm muted my mic again. I hadn't done that for a while. I was doing it a lot when I first changed systems, and then I wasn't doing it a lot. Harloic, plenty of water from the rain, I imagine, yes. Face World, yeah, that takes time. You know, collaborating with people is a great way to grow your audience. Lots of people love seeing some of their favorite YouTubers together, and it's a great way to introduce them to new YouTubers as well. But as you make friends and as you meet new creators and trade favors with them and things like that, you'll find collaborations will happen more and more. And thank you, Emotion. I will go back and have a look and make sure that I get that premiere link. So thank you. James Gype is in the house. Thanks for coming in. That's another creator that allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. I believe when I last looked, he had 21,000 subscribers. So you know that that's a creator that there's much to be learned from, as well as inspired by and entertained by. I've gained lots of friends and family members from James Gype, so I know most people in the chat will already be familiar with that channel, but if you're not, that's another great place where you can meet people. And QT Gang, thanks for the share. And thanks for the thumbs up, by the way, as well. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream, so I appreciate that greatly. This is Jewel in the Kitchen. She's got 1,000 subscribers. She's actually got about 1,090, so she's getting very close to 1,100. I'm hoping we can push her maybe even over the mark today, and that will be great. So if anybody hasn't already connected with Jewel in the Kitchen, I hope that you will. I'm just going back to Emotion for a quick second here, and I just want to look... yeah, I don't see the premiere still, unfortunately. Let me... Oh, you said look under videos. Let's see if it's here. Oh, yes, sometimes they show up. Here we go. So 6:30 p.m. in Eastern Time, which is just under 2 hours from now. But I'm going to get the link for this, and I've got it put away in another... actually, I'll just leave it in a tab here. We'll get another one going. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up next. Mariska Van Bundren, thank you for coming in. Another moderators in the house. And then thank you so much, Mr. Naz. Hopefully Word Gaming is meeting some new friends and family members as well. Kristen Welton is coming up right now. Random Heart Structured is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you on the wheel. And it looks like everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. So again, just I fall behind in the chat. Oh, Dog Cars Random, I'm so sorry. I saw you come in and I did not welcome you. Thank you for coming in for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. And I've got a couple of our moderators on there. Scratch and Pete PA is also in the house, of course, as always. Carmack Brothers, good to see you back in the house. I'm always doing good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you are too. Calming Mind Meditations just walked in as well. That's another long-time loyal and dedicated supporter of Tuber Chat, a previously featured channel, of course. This is Kristen Welton, who's in the chat both as a member and a moderator. She is my love, and she's got her own channel. She's doing her own thing. And there's a lot of variety here. So between lifestyle videos, unboxing, some live streaming, she's collaborated with a couple of people as well. And then she's having some success with shorts videos. For those of you who were here yesterday, you saw one of the cats, Trouble Von Cuddlepuss, make a cameo appearance on Tuber Chat. And there he is right there. He has got a little bit of success going on with almost 50,000 views between two videos. So hopefully... everybody will enjoy those. Pro Gamer 16, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. And then, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. WW Fierce Gamer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome too. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. This is Baskets Resale. They are another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They've actually got two channels. They've got another channel called Baskets that has thousands of subscribers, and then they've got Baskets Resale here that they're working on as well, and hopefully everybody will rally around them. They've got their 400 locked in with 408 subscribers. I'm sure we can push them over 410 and get them rolling on that road to 500. It's me, Princess. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you would like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. Of course, it helps get more people in here while we're live streaming. And then as well, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream as well. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up while you're out supporting each other, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it myself greatly as well. We are looking at Scratch and Pete PA as our next channel that's going to be coming up. Chase is the name. Good to see you back for the second time. Thank you for coming back in. Here is Scratch and Pete PA. He is in the chat always as a moderator, a loyal and dedicated moderator, to say the least. He is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. If you have not already connected with Scratch and Pete, I hope that you will. And there's a million great things that I can say about this creator, but I'll introduce you to what he's got going on in his channel. There's a series that he's started. As you can see, it's going extremely well, and you're able to vote on the content of the videos that come out every Tuesday with Scratch and PPA. So hopefully you'll follow him not only on YouTube and subscribe right now, but also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where you'll be able to interact with that content. Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate that. You've become a silver member, which means you're going to get a guaranteed feature of some sort every single day, as well as you will be added to the wheel the second I see you in the chat. So thank you for that. And because you became a member right now, I'm going to put your channel up next. I'm just going to get it ready, but we'll give another moment to Scratch and Pete PA. And and then hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Oh my goodness, we got some more action in the chat. Norfolk Dashcam just became our stream boss again. Thank you for that. That's our featured channel for Monday coming up, as a matter of fact, but we're going to look at that channel in another moment. Let's get Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC. With 240 subscribers. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. So I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is get one of your latest videos. Now I usually look for something over 10 minutes. So I'll just take this 20-minute one, 21-minute one here that you've got. And I will... I've added that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And Hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now. I'm sure you are. I just got a membership. But then you won't miss our further live streams. We always have streams on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. One of the things we want to be mindful of is, you know, a lot of times we see channels that have, let's say, less than 100 subscribers, or sometimes you have channels that are made for kids. And if they have under 1,000 subscribers, any channel at all, you can hit this discussion tab here and leave a comment, and that will replace the comment you're not able to leave on their videos. So it's more important than ever that we do everything that we can to support other creators while we're connecting with them. And that's one of the things you can do to give the algorithm an extra push for them. So thank you one more time, Norfolk Dashcam, for your super chat. And GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team, has just given another super chat here. So I'm going to put your channel up next, right before we start spinning the wheel again. And thank you so much for that. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss right away, which is very cool. It's Sasha Henry. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. John H. Shelton is back. Thank you for coming in yourself as well. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or comment that I haven't seen, just please be patient with me. Mention it again. And if you can, just please leave 3 red hearts at the beginning of your message, and that will help me see it a little bit easier. It's really a handful to try to type out an @ symbol with Tuber Chat, Connect, and Grow all at once. And I understand that. And let's get ourselves ready. Norfolk Dashcam has 615 subscribers, so I'm hoping everybody will push this channel a little bit farther. We'll get them maybe even over 620 and a little bit closer on their road to 700. And GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, we're putting your channel up right now. I'll get back to spinning the wheel in another moment here with 179 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her over 180 and get her towards the 200 that must be on her mind. And Puppet Gamer X, not sure what you mean, but yeah, that's okay. Things like super chats and memberships are completely optional, so I don't do anything for super chatters and members that I don't do for anybody else. All the information is free, everything's still open. The only thing that we do is let them skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen right away, whereas otherwise I have a robot that tells me in which order to put everybody on the screen. That's all it does, is make it a little bit faster, but I really do appreciate it because it does help the channel. But it's optional, so I never want anybody to feel obligated for that. Everybody has the same opportunity to be on the wheel. It's not just about how long you're here, but how active you are in the chat as well. And I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a very quick second here. Okay, pardon me for that. One of the things yeah, Puppet Gamer X, not sure what to think about that. One of the things we want to make sure that everybody knows, I know we've got a lot of new channels in the chat, maybe not here for the first time today, but if you're recently new to Tuber Chat, the best success here is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators. We believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that it ends up coming back. The idea is we say a lot of silly things in the chat because we don't talk about subscribing to each other's channels, even though that's a part of the reason that we're here. So we say, I'm going to visit your house, leave you a package, or something along those lines. And it means that somebody's been to your channel, watched a video, left you a comment, and subscribed, and now they're waiting for you to do the same thing. So everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. But by the same token, everybody absolutely is expecting you to subscribe to their channel. So Hopefully everybody's on the same page with that. If you're unsure, just please read our video description because it describes the full process, everything that I'm talking about a little bit better. Life with Vina, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions. In our video description, you will find yourself with some friends and family members for your channel in no time. Random Heart Structured is coming up next. Need to go on the... Oh, yes. Thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip over you, but thank you so much for the nudge. Yes, if anybody knows that, if you see me make a specific mistake, then don't be shy to let me know, because I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, and I certainly never want to forget something. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has been a member with Tuber Chat for quite some time, so we got to make sure that channel gets right onto the wheel. And I will be picking names for the wheel soon from my robot and list. All About Life with Colleen, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Skywatcher Footage, it's always good to have you here. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Carmack Brothers, as well. I know you've been here for a little while. Reading and Retail is in the house as well.
Did you add Sam's train?
Just now. This is Random Heart Structured, so they actually have two channels. Here's the other one, Color Me Leslie here, and they have come in with memberships on both channels, as a matter of fact, recently. So hopefully everybody will give those two channels a warm welcome. Random Heart Structured is already known in the small YouTuber community anyway. USA Scratchers, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed too many people in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I should get around to everybody. If there's something that you mentioned that you wanted me to see, a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 red hearts at the beginning of the message, and it'll help me see it a little bit easier. I know if you're on a phone, it's tough to type out an @ symbol with the whole name Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, but I'll be watching for those 3 hearts. I tend to fall behind in the chat quite often, but if everybody can just be patient with me, I will appreciate it greatly. So let's spin one more time, and let's see who's coming up next. As soon as we get through another couple of channels, I'll start adding some more names to the wheel. Beauty and Beast Journey is coming up. This is a couple of creators, a dynamic couple of creators, and they are a very much loved couple, both in the YouTuber community at large, and a small YouTuber community at large, as we like to call it, but as well here in the Tuber Chat community. So hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. Now, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but it doesn't matter. We just want to push them a little bit farther to the next milestone that they're looking for. And screen recorder app, Carmack Brothers. I'm using, it's not so much a screen recorder, so I'm using Streamlabs OBS, but I'm lucky enough to have a second screen. So what I do is I share, sorry, let me show you this. So I share that screen in the upper right here. So it's showing an entire extra computer screen there. So Streamlabs OBS is what I'm using, and that does it. And Beauty and Beast Journey is here. Norfolk Dashcam, thank you one more time for another super chat. I really do appreciate that generous support. They are going to be our featured channel for Monday, as a matter of fact. Norfolk Dashcam has been with us. They only found us a couple of weeks ago, but they've been here for almost every single live stream. So if you haven't already connected with them, I hope that you will. And we've got a great mix today of new channels and others that have been here before. Holly Noel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. And Arloic, yeah, I happen to be on a Mac, so I recently bought, a couple of months ago, I was way overdue, but I recently bought an iMac, but it's the base model, so it's like, you know, the cheapest one they have, which is not cheap, but the cheapest one they have. So I only had 8 gigs of RAM in it, but I upgraded it to a faster SSD and 32 gigs of RAM, which I got to remember to clear once in a while. But if I do that, then usually everything moves fairly smoothly now. Yeah, even as a matter of fact, pardon me, Carmack Brothers. Even then, I use OBS, so I'm using Streamlabs OBS for streaming right now. But when I screen record, like to make videos, I just use OBS. So Streamlabs OBS is able to do it as well. And they're very, very easy. Obviously free and everything else. I happen to pay for Streamlabs OBS Prime, but you certainly don't have to. And then again, hopefully everybody will connect with Beauty and Beast Journey if you haven't already. And have Cheetah will view. Yes, we absolutely are stronger together. That's a good way, a nice thing to say in the chat. It goes along very well with what we're doing here. Tuber Chat is just a meeting place. It's just meant for everybody to connect with each other. And my hope is that while you're here, you'll end up meeting people who will eventually become friends and truly support your channel over the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually years. One of the things you can do is swap playlists if you want to with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. But the reason I push that idea so hard here on Tuber Chat is because it gives you the opportunity to start a friendship by trading favors with another creator. Oh, and whenever we see a channel where the videos are made for kids, like for instance, maybe Carmack Brothers has their videos marked, possibly. If that's the case, you can leave a comment on their discussion tab, and that will help. It actually is a good idea for any channel under 1,000 subscribers, but particularly when you see the comments are turned off on videos, you can still watch a few videos to help the connection, and then hopefully everybody's always turning the bell on for everybody, always giving a thumbs up, and then as well, like I said, you can leave a comment on that discussion tab and it helps as well. Thrill Seeks is willing to swap playlists. There you go. Calming Mind Meditations is also willing to swap playlists. So anybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate that as well. Artfully Blind with Diana is getting very, very close to 3,000 subscribers. She's got 2,950 or so right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther, maybe even to 2,960 or so, and get that 3,000 in sight. The Tyler Show, thank you for coming in. Good to see you here. Let's spin, and I will start adding names to the wheel from my Bautissimo list now. For those of you who live stream or are thinking about it, you'll notice that I use a few different robots. I actually have 4. So I use Streamlabs OBS. I also use Stream Elements, Bautissimo, and Nightbot. And the reason why is because if one of them was not going to work properly one day, at least you have a backup. So you can get in there, change some settings, and make it do what you want. And then the other thing is I use them for different reasons. So you notice the messages that come through the chat once every minute from Stream Elements, they never run into each other. And that's one of the things I love about that particular robot. And then Bautissimo happens to do a great job with statistics. So I use that to determine who goes on the wheel and when they get on there. Again, it's not just about how long you're here, but how active you are in the chat. And Where Viper Gaming is still lurking around. Very, very cool. And luckily we had a chance to look at that channel earlier. This is an extremely generous creator. This is Mariska Van Bundren. She does the Featured Channels collaboration. She is fully monetized, but she's still willing to swap playlists with other creators. And when you visit her live streams, you'll find that she allows people to connect within her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And Convoltic is willing to swap playlists. So one of the things we want to be mindful of as well when everybody's connecting, I know I keep saying it today, but everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. The best success in Tuber Chat is found making the first move. You reach out to another channel, watch their video, give them a comment and a like, subscribe to them, give them a thumbs up, and then come back and let them know you've done that, and they will do the same thing for your channel. It works somewhat the opposite of what you see in a lot of live streams, But you know you got loyal and dedicated supporters in that way. Sergeant Life is coming up. We're going to look at V3 views soon. We will look at Convoltic. And I will spin the wheel. And we'll keep things moving here. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's having a good time meeting new friends and family members. Emotion is also willing to do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about here, that Mariska Van Bundren is doing. So we're going to look at Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more, but I want to talk about this just for another moment here. When you feature channels on your front page like that, you are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. And so I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. If you have featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page, please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. And V3 views, yeah, my pleasure. I'm going to look forward to seeing what you got going on your channel. And yeah, it looks like everybody's doing okay. House of X Entertainment Inc. just rolled in. That is a joint business venture between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. They've been with Tuber Chat since long before the beginning. I have likely known them for a year or so. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay, which is great. So, yeah, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take a break just for a quick second, a moment or two, and then I'll be right back and we will get back to spinning the wheel. This is Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More with over 1,000 subscribers, got just over 1,100. I'm hoping we can lock that in a little bit better and get them moving on that road to 1,200. So pardon me, everyone, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. All right, we are back in action. Let's spin the wheel and see who's going to be coming up next. I see we had another couple of channels walk in. Bose Pixel, thank you for coming in. And Simplistic Motivation, thank you for the thumbs up. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate it greatly. Hopefully everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting. We're going to look at 2 pineapples right now. That's from the clip that I just played, as a matter of fact. 2 pineapples tends to be live all the time. So yeah, there they are. They're live right now. So they've got a lot of different stuff going on. For a while there, what was happening, and still is, they've got an active volcano in their area in Hawaii. So they're able to catch a lot of activity there. And it's done great for their channel. As well, they've done a lot of outdoor live streaming. So I caught them the other day at a waterfall, the other day at a beach. And, you know, I try to catch them once in a while. Hopefully you do too. But there's a lot of great content there. And they've been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now. So hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. They've got almost 1,400 subscribers. So they're certainly going to get there this weekend. And for those of you who know this channel well, you'll see that they're growing very solidly, which is great to see. If I missed anything in the chat, just please be patient with me, mention it again, and if you don't mind leaving 3 red hearts at the beginning of your message so I can see it a little bit easier, I'll appreciate it. And then as well, Emotion, thank you so much for that extra super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to be rating them. Emotion has a premiere coming up right after Tuber Chat in a little under an hour and a half's time. So we'll go and see that. Right now, let's think about spinning the wheel, and we will get another channel up here. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster now that we're in the second hour of the live stream. We're going to look at V3 Views now. I think this is a new connection for Tuber Chat, although I feel like I recognize the channel name. Oh no, you've been with us, of course. So there you go. So this is another creator under 100 subscribers, and what we know about that is that when YouTube does its purging and glitching, taking subscribers, likes, views, you know, watch hours and things like that, we know that they're hitting channels under 100 subscribers the hardest. So it's important for us to do everything we can always when we're connecting with other creators. We got to do as much as we can to support them. One of the things you can do is leave a comment on the discussion tab, which I've done here. And that just gives the algorithm an extra push. One of the things that you'll notice is when I put channels on the screen here on Tuber Chat, they are always subscribed. It is very, very, very rare that we find that anybody ever loses Tuber Chat as a subscription. Now, I lose subscribers all the time, just like everybody else does. And it comes from not connecting thoroughly. So it's not that it's really anybody's fault. It's YouTube doing it, but like I said, we have to do everything we can to support each other to make sure that we minimize the losses. One of the things that I say most often is we got to be watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long. A full video, better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Leaving a long, genuine comment, at least a couple of sentences, better if that's 3 or 4 sentences. Giving a thumbs up, subscribing, turning the notification bell on for all creators, which you see that I do. And I can tell you, when I'm out in other people's live streams and I happen to connect with people, I use 3-minute videos to connect. 3, 4, 5, whatever I find on their channel. Always a minimum of 3 minutes. When somebody comes into Tuber Chat for the first time, I use a 10-minute video to connect with them, or I use 2 or 3 videos if they have shorter ones. So it just goes to say, as long as you follow the procedure thoroughly, you'll find yourself with solid and strong connections, and hopefully will slow down the purging and glitching that YouTube's been doing. So it's time for me to start adding some more names to the wheel. I'll spin one more time, we'll get one more channel up, and I'll add some names right now. And there you go, Puppet Gamer X. Yes, watch a video for longer. The idea is not just to watch a little bit of any video or even 3 minutes of any video. You want to watch the full video. I recommend taking a second longer video and putting it in your watch later list, as you see me do with new connections here, so that after the live stream, maybe even when you go to bed or something, you could just let that playlist run, and it shows YouTube that you went back to that creator's channel for a second video already. You really must have meant to subscribe. And so, hopefully everybody is otherwise doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And then, yes, so you don't lose bananas. It's funny all the different things that we have to say, right? Baking cookies and dancing, and we're looking for bananas and all that stuff. It's become quite comical at times. So, Convoltic is still on the wheel. We got Puppet Gamer X that's going to be coming up soon. I'm putting you on right now. Project Girl Boss will be coming up, and Arloic is back again with us. Another fellow DJ. Although they're still in it, and I am retired. Hung up the headphones. But they've got some interesting stuff. They've already put out a few sets of music that everybody can enjoy on their channel. And I look forward to seeing more from them. Alright, pardon me for a quick second. Ooh. So one of the things is anybody can reach out to me on Instagram at any time. And it's just one word, Tuber Chat, and I try to be attentive of it even in the live stream so I can address anything if we need to. One of the things that you don't want to do is, if you're in a live stream, doesn't matter if it's Tuber Chat or another one where you're connecting with people, when you go and leave a comment on somebody's video, you don't want to mention the channel that you came from, because channels similar to Tuber Chat and Tuber Chat itself, your comments can get hit to the spam filter, because there's so many of them. You can imagine there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments going out that are mentioning the same channels all the time. So you want to avoid that. Your comments should be related to the content of the video, and they should be long, at least a couple of full sentences, if not 3 or 4. As well, you don't want to say like, you know, I connected, or I subbed, or I'm supporting, or any of that stuff. It's better, like, let's look at just Vlogging Life for a second here. So they've got a Valentine's Day love special. Now, I don't know what the content of this particular video is yet. I'm behind, I haven't seen this. But if you're leaving a comment on a video that's got a title like that, you know, it's very easy to come up with like, oh, great to see that you're celebrating Valentine's Day. It's nice to see happiness in the air, and, you know, things like that. Stuff that doesn't have to do with connecting. It's very important, because what will happen, YouTube will take your subscriptions away, and we never think it's our fault, right? We always think that it's everybody else's fault, but chances are 50% of the time it could be you. The best idea is to go back to the people that you connected with today, double check if you're still subscribed. If you go to somebody's channel, like I hope you'll connect with Just Vlogging Life, if you go back in 2 days and you see that you're not subscribed, that means that you have to do a better job of connecting with them. A longer comment, maybe watch another video. If we get everybody on the same page doing the same thing, it will be better for everybody. That's what we're talking about. King Ivo 002, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody coming in. All things Miss Anita, good to see you in the house again. Thank you for coming in. DJ gang, where are you at? What is that emoji that you've got? I gotta see that emoji from Arloic that looks like a vinyl record. It's the closest thing I've seen to a vinyl record, but there's not an official vinyl record emoji that I know of yet. And then, thank you, Chef BC, Sherry Bliss, VSC. My intention here is always to share information. Like, I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and my hope is that we will all share information so that everybody can make better decisions for their channels, myself included. Oh, Face World, no, I haven't got to you yet. So I have a robot that keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat here. It is not just how long you're here, but how much you interact with everybody as well. This is Bottissimo, and it keeps track of messages. It keeps track of how long you've been here, how many minutes, stuff like that, and it calculates it all together. That's why I love Bottissimo so much. So when I need names for the wheel, which I will when I get through a few more channels here, then I look over there and I get another couple of names. Oh, it's a CD. Yes, of course. That makes sense, Arloic. Yes. I should have known. I should have known that. So, yes, we're looking at just vlogging life right now. And Project Girl Boss, I think, was about to come up, right? I spun already. 427 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push just vlogging life over 430. She happens to be a gold member, so she gets a guaranteed feature of some sort every single day. For today, she was added to the wheel right away, but as well, her link is dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we have seen. And Project Girl Boss, yes, sorry, I made you wait for a while there. I hope I'm right. I believe I picked Project Girl Boss, but I got into a little speech there for a second. Project Girl Boss is going to hit 2,000 subscribers anytime now. Wouldn't it be the most wonderful thing if we could get them there right this second? Let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna do something special for Project Girl Boss right now. Let's see if she's still in the chat. Oh, she's been with us for most of the live stream today. Project Girl Boss. Okay, it looks like she's still here. I'm going to show you all something else in case you haven't seen this. Social Blade is a website that is similar to, you know, TubeBuddy and vidIQ and these other things that has statistics for you, but they've got a really cool feature. So I'm going to search for Project Girl Boss, and hopefully it'll come right up. Kind of a popular name, but that's okay. And we will see a live subscriber count here. So, oh, 19, okay, it says 1980. It's going to jump up probably shortly. It might, I don't know if we can get you to 2,000 today. To get 5 or 10 subscribers all at once, I think we can actually do. 10 might be a stretch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this up for the duration of the live stream. And we will get you as close as we can. If anybody hasn't already connected to Project Girl Boss, it's just because it's such a major milestone. I should have put that as a tab. Let me get that out. Rearrange my windows over here. Oh, and then we'll get to another channel right away. But if anybody hasn't already connected with Project Girl Boss, the thing about her channel is that there's a lot to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained by and inspired by, for that matter. So I'm hoping if everybody hasn't already connected with her that you will. And hopefully we're going to get her to the 2,000 subscribers right now. But you can see the content on this channel right here is showing you what things you can do with your videos to get your channel moving even faster. So hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or comment, just please mention it again with 3 red hearts and I'll try to catch it. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and I'll leave the running live count for Project Girl Boss. I hope everybody will connect with her. We'd love to get a creator over the 2,000 mark right now. It's wonderful when we can hit milestones of all different kinds, but that's a bit of a major one, of course, right? We'll just get her as far as we can. We've still got an hour to go here on Tuber Chat, so it's possible. And hopefully she's still in here working on connecting with people. Declan Fans 2020 Official, good to see you here. Nate TV, good to have you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. And we're looking at Convoltic now. And there you go. Oh, all things Miss Anita. Perfect. I see the comment that you just happened to leave. And it just says, I left your house and left you a gift, which is perfect. Means you've been to her channel, watched a video, left a comment, and placed a longer video in the watch later list. That's perfect. That's going to help your connection be even that much more solid. And that's good news. So, Convoltic is a fairly new channel for Tuber Chat. They're back, I think, for the second time. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. 425 subscribers. We can push them probably over the 430 right now, and a little bit closer on their road to 500. And there was an interesting question all about Life with Colleen, is just asking how effective are love streams. So there are many different types, right? I have some friends that run some of the live streams, and you know, there's lots and lots. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands of them. So they operate a little bit differently, right? All the different hosts have their different rules and this and that. It can be a great way to grab more friends and family members. And when you're doing it, though, you just want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to support the other creators you're connecting with in the love streams. And all we can do is try to push everybody. We can all help, all guide everybody, especially anybody new to the idea, like newcomers, new channels, new creators. We can kind of get them up and running with the same ideas. Tuber Chat tends to have extremely strict rules and guidelines when we're talking about connecting. But one of the reasons why is so that when you're out in other live streams, you have an easier time, because I truly want you to build your channel even when I'm not live streaming. So it is very effective, and that's how I started Tuber Chat. And my personal channel, I gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers from some of the other growth streams, which are also called love streams. Oh, silent streams. All about Life with Colleen. That was a bit of a long-winded speech. But anyway, it still applies. All that information still applies, so that's okay. Hopefully I didn't lose my whole wheel now. I accidentally clicked something there. I hate to do this to you, but we're going to knock that out. Okay, Convoltic is off the wheel. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then I will continue on. And there you go. Yeah, the Moon Goddess Oracle. Yes, if people are honest and supportive, it can be very effective. Absolutely. So I was talking about growth streams, but actually what they meant is silent streams. So I've never done one, and I never want to recommend to anybody to do it. So here's the thing. You can, and people do. One of the things you want to consider is that I don't know why we're not connected, Puppet Gamer X. Have we not already been connected, or are you here for the... Oh, it's because you're here for the first time. I'm mistaken. I thought I recognized your channel, but that's okay. So pardon me. I'm going to connect with this channel in a moment. When we talk about live streams, though, if your intention is to ever have sponsors and things like that, you've got to consider the content that they're going to be seeing when they come to your channel to look, because they may not want to sponsor a silent live stream. And the problem is, if you do that to get your watch hours, you can't take it down when you get there, because if you do, you lose all the watch hours associated with those streams. So it's a thought. I know that people do it. If you're at 3,900 watch hours and you just can't take it anymore and you feel like you want to do that, I understand. And I don't even want to say whether it's right or wrong for anybody. I'm just saying I don't do it. I don't recommend it. And I would try to talk anybody out of it. Here's the thing. The more corners that you cut on your way to monetization, what's going to happen is when you get monetized, if you truly have about 800 subscribers worth of activity, but you're monetized, you're only going to make that much income compared to what you would have done if it had been perfect, strong, and solid. So it's something to really consider. But you can do it, and we see lots of creators do it. And Faith's World, there's lots of channels in the chat are not monetized yet, but we do see channels get monetized every single week. As a matter of fact, we just heard Past Life Explorer got monetized about a week ago. Lots of other channels in the chat, and then as well, this Monday, we're going to raid Unmasked Lifestyle for a monetization celebration. So even with all the purging and glitching that's going on, we still see channels getting monetized regularly. It seems I'm in a different monetization celebration every single week. Norfolk Dashcam, thank you. Thank you so much for your super chat again. I really do appreciate your generosity. See, what happens is Norfolk Dashcam is the stream boss, and as people take life off of the stream boss, because he gave another super chat, it filled it right back up. So you can kind of heal yourself if you're the stream boss. It's an interesting game that goes on with that thing. But thank you so much for that, and I absolutely will get a coffee. As a matter of fact, I will get Kristen and Kira a coffee to go along with it. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. In the meantime, so Puppet Gamer X, I do not connect. I do not live. I do live stream and I do connect. I do not subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I've done is take your 12-minute video here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this Minecraft video. I will give you a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now and you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And I wonder if everybody's seen Norfolk Dashcam and the emojis that they just happened to put in the chat right there. That is good stuff right there. Norfolk Dashcam is the boss. That's going to be our feature channel for Monday, as a matter of fact. And so, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. We got House of X Entertainment Inc. up here. Project Girl Boss is still in the chat. I'm hoping everybody will rally around that channel so we can get them to 2,000 subscribers. It's very, very possible. I tell people all the time, you can connect with about 10 people per hour here on Tuber Chat, and we've still got an hour to go. This is House of X Entertainment Inc. This is a joint business venture between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, who have both been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. I hope everybody will rally around them with this third channel and get them moving. They are on the road to 300 subscribers. And yeah, Puppet Gamer X will be connected within the next 24 hours. We left big bananas. Very, very good. If anybody hasn't already given thumbs up, they mean more now than ever, so I will absolutely appreciate that. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. It really does help the stream. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. You must turn the chat off, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. So I'll appreciate it greatly. Dog Cars Random is going to be coming up on the wheel next, as well as QT Gang and Faith's World. And I'd like to get another couple, maybe. Actually, I'll spin. We'll get another channel up first. So, we've got a new channel. Activity tracker update. I wonder what that is. I'm just trying to look at that channel in another window here, but it doesn't look like a channel. January 16, 2021. I don't know quite how to address you, just because your name is just a, it looks like a colon, an apostrophe and a colon. But I'm not sure what you mean about the activity tracker update. Is bananas still related in 2021? As far as I know, YouTube's still sending around that thing, so I don't want to do a spoiler for everybody, but when you get your 1,000 subscribers, they will send you an email, and this is where I think the bananas first came from. And Moon Goddess Oracle, yeah, sometimes it moves pretty quick. I tend to fall behind a lot. I don't mean to do that. If anybody's mentioned a question or comment that you meant for me to see, just please be patient with me. Mention it again. Leave 3 red hearts at the beginning of the message, and it'll help me see it a little bit easier. Sergeant Life has 150 subscribers. This is a previously featured channel from Tuber Chat. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even to 160, and get them rolling on that road to 200. As well, you'll see at the bottom left, I've got the Project Girl Boss with what's supposed to be a live running count of their subscribers. So I'm hoping if you haven't connected with that channel yet, that you will. She's got a lot of great information that can help you both with your videos and your channel. And Face World, we've got you on the wheel now. And hopefully everybody will rally around that channel and subscribe. And then House of X Entertainment Inc. is just mentioning Blue Moon Plays. The comments are off. But what can be done there, any channel that has under 1,000 subscribers has a discussion tab. And as far as I understand, and I've seen, even channels that are made for kids or have videos made for kids, the discussion tab still allows comments. Now, I could be wrong about that, but for the most part, I haven't seen any that don't since I've been looking. So you can leave a comment there if you need to. Oh, Chef BC's Cherry Bliss VSC says that when their daughter became monetized, they began to think maybe they want to take their channel seriously. Yeah, absolutely. And this happens for a lot of people. You know, I started on YouTube many years ago running channels for other people before I even started my own. And it's interesting how many times I, would try to push people and say like, hey, if you need money, if you need a stream of income, you can get a part-time job, or you can run a YouTube channel and you can get monetized many different ways through that. And I try to push that a lot. So it's interesting how few people end up coming in when, you try to push, but it's also interesting to see how many people end up either within a group of friends or family or something starting multiple channels, right? We see that happen as well. Convoltic is talking about swapping playlists. Yes, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Not sure if Jay Sachet is still in the chat. That is our featured channel for today. Emotion is going to have a premiere right after Tuber Chat in a little bit under an hour's time. We will go and raid that when the time comes. And Norfolk Dashcam, our stream boss, is going to be our featured channel for Monday. Tomorrow will be Makeup with Jessica Vargas. And we feature a different channel every single day based on generosity or impact or both, which I see within our community. Simplistic Motivation is still hanging out. Very, very cool. No. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Pardon me. Norfolk Dashcam. Definitely is the boss. You're making me laugh today. We're looking at Dogs Cars Random. Did you change your name on your channel? Or am I mistaken about that? Forgive me for not being 100% sure. But this channel has 204 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Norfolk Dashcam, thanks for the promo. And then I'll answer your question in a second there, Declan Fans 2020. Dog Cars Random has 204 subscribers, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They've got it locked in, but they're on the road to 300, and we'd love to just get them a little bit closer. So, Declan Fans 2020 official. I don't often feature channels twice. I have done it a couple of times for creators And there will be a very long-winded story about why their channels are so special and were justified to feature twice. However, because we have so many channels, Tuber Chat's a lot busier now than it was many months ago. And because we have so many new channels coming through, I would like to spread the promotion around as much as possible. But again, it comes down to what I personally see as either generosity or especially impact within the community. That's how I choose channels to be featured. So anything's possible. A lot of times we've seen creators like House of X Entertainment Inc. has had Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and their third channel featured. And then we've seen a couple of other creators that have had either 2 channels featured, and once or twice we've seen a channel be featured twice. But we've got a lot more channels to go through now. Emotion, who just dropped a super chat in the house again for today. Thank you so much for that. They are previously featured, of course. And thank you very much for another super chat. You knocked a bit of life off of Norfolk Dashcam there. So see, Norfolk Dashcam, be careful what you wish for, because as soon as you said that, Emotion dropped in and took some life off. Let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up. An Unmasked Lifestyle is coming up. This is another previously featured channel. So this is a channel that I talk about all the time. Now, she's been extremely generous, but has impact on the community as well. And oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Okay, Project Girl Boss might actually have 2,000 subscribers right now. Congratulations. Good work. I wish that the counter went up as it's supposed to. It's supposed to be a real-time counter, but you never know if these things are going to work properly. But it looks like Project Girl Boss made 2,000 subscribers today. What a wonderful milestone. So thank you, everybody who rallied around that channel and subscribed today, so that we can push them. Now I hope, and she doesn't need me to tell her this, but Project Girl Boss, I hope you'll continue for at least today, if not the weekend, so that if YouTube wants to play a nasty game with you, we'll still get your, you'll still stay locked in at 2,000. And Unmasked Lifestyle. So I talk about this channel. She's a dynamic host, and there are few channels, but there are some that I believe everybody needs to see, right? It would be wonderful if everybody would watch every channel and support everybody, and we all support channels regardless of their niche and regardless of their theme. But once in a while, a channel comes along with information that I think everybody needs to see when it comes to finance, when it comes to help with your YouTube channels, when it comes to social media, and when it comes to, let's say like this, healthy eating and a healthy lifestyle. I'm sure everybody could eat a little bit healthier and a little bit, and be a little bit healthier. So for that reason, I hope everybody will rally around this channel. Unmasked Lifestyle has been a dear friend to Tuber Chat for a long time. And I actually co-hosted last Saturday the 1,000 subscribers giveaway that they did. And then this Monday, right after Tuber Chat, we're going to have Norfolk Dashcam as the feature channel. And then Unmasked Lifestyle will do their monetization celebration right after. So hopefully everybody will join Unmasked Lifestyle for that as well. And this is what I mean. We see different channels getting monetized. Every week we see a different monetization celebration. Thank you so much, Norfolk Dashcam. And then Declan Fans 2020 had to give a copyright strike. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's possible to reach out to people, and sometimes it can be just a misunderstanding. But oh, and there you go. Yes, Project Girl Boss, of course. So she helps teach about YouTube. Like, she's going to give you tips and tricks for your channel and your videos. So of course she's going to connect the right way and make sure that things stick. Taking the time to do it the right way. V3 Views, so thank you so much for the kind words. And House of X Entertainment Inc. is willing to swap playlists, along with lots of other creators that are willing to do that. And Mariska Van Bundren is here in the buzz. That's probably because I had my phone like right against both the microphone and the computer this time. And I gotta try not to do that. So, hopefully everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. I am in desperate need of names for the wheel, so I will get to that in another moment here. Yeah, it's the phone for sure. Scratching PPA. I had it literally resting against the computer, facing me, and right beside the microphone. I don't know if the noise is made because of the microphone. Maybe there's interference, or if it's because of the computer. I use Razer Siren X is the microphone that I use. Many of you have seen this before. It's got its button that I keep forgetting to mute, and you can put headphones in it with a little volume dial, which is cool if you need to use headphones and this and that. It's in our equipment list. So Stream Elements drops a link, and it's always linked. I have an equipment list in our descriptions, just in case you're curious about the green screen that I use, the microphone and stuff like that. But because I put my phone right beside it, I'm sure that's why we were getting that buzz. I moved it now. It should be better. Done that a million times too. For those of you who haven't already seen episode number 100 of Tuber Chat, the buzz was happening in and out through that whole episode. But it's 2 hours of tips and tricks from myself and Vern's Junk Closet. Janetti's Corner is in the house. Thank you for coming in. I did see another channel just walk in. G Family is in the house. Thank you for coming in. The Inspired Empowered Mom is back in the house too. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Yes, good stuff. Okay, I did say I was going to get some more names. Face World is on the screen right now with 328 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther as well. She's been back to Tuber Chat again and again. We'd love to push her a little bit farther to 330 or so, maybe even a little bit farther than that. She is on the road to 400. And I'm just looking through my list from Bautissimo to see what I'm going to do about adding a few more names to the wheel right now. QT Gang is already there. It's Sasha Henry. I have to refresh a page to make sure that some of these channels are still here. The way that the robot works, it keeps track not only of how long you're here, but how active you are with everybody else. And then, so when I need names for the wheel, I add them from the list. And if you're still here when your name comes up, then I put your channel on the screen and talk about it. But if channels aren't here, I want to try to... I know not everybody can just stay for 2 hours every time I live stream, and I appreciate every moment everybody spends, but I do want to feature channels that are here, in case, of course, we have questions and stuff like that. Okay, so It's Sasha Henry might not be here. All About Life with Colleen might not be here. That's okay. I'm going to keep looking. Trissa might not be here. Okay, I'm going to have to do this another way, actually. After we get through like about an hour to an hour and a half, the list starts to be too long because too many channels have come in and out. And then I just start going through the chat looking for people who I know have been here for a while. So I'll have a look. The top of the list, Emotion. We looked at your channel earlier. I don't know what you mean. Oh, at the top of the list. Here you are. So yes, let me show what Emotion is talking about. This is Bautissimo, and it's just a robot like not Nightbot and Streamlabs and Stream Elements and all this, right? But this one, you notice it welcomes new channels that come through the chat. It does a great job of statistics. So what it does is it keeps track of not only how long you're here by hours, but also this thing gold frags just mean points. It gives a point system, and it adds up this number here, which really I don't know how to figure that out, but it's between messages and time. So it keeps track of how active everybody is as well as how long you're here. Scratch and PPA is always at the top. Stream Elements is always here the whole live stream. Sergeant Life Today is here. Kristen Welton's always here the whole time. So it keeps track, and this list keeps changing over time. I just refresh it every once in a while, and you'll see that Emotion is right up there, like close to the top, because you've been here for almost the whole live stream. So again, it keeps track of how active everybody is and how long you've been here, and it keeps changing, but you know, the names that have been here for the longest amount of time stay towards the top. and that's why you're up there. Oh, All About Life with Colleen might actually be here, so it's your turn. Let me get you on here. I was just about to add you. I wasn't sure if you were here. King Ivo 002 has been here a while. The Moon Goddess Oracle. And All Things Miss Tanita. And I will look for... I'll get some more names in a moment. Let's spin. And Face World is still in the chat with us as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. If you mentioned a question or comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 red hearts at the beginning of your message. It'll help me see it a little bit better. We're going to look at QT Gang now, which is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Declan Fans 2020 official. It's because you just got here. You haven't been here that long. There's people who've been here already like for an hour and a half. So Tuber Chat usually gets about 100 channels that come through during a 2.5 hour live stream. Now there's never 100 channels all at once in the chat or anything like that, but over the course of 2.5 hours, sometimes it's much more, sometimes it's not quite, but somewhere between 70, 80, 90, 100 and something channels. So that list is very, very long. So it takes a while to get climbing up the list. This is QT Gang. I got to get you to pardon me just for a very, very quick second. I will be right back and we'll talk about this channel. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you, everybody. Sergeant Life, thank you for the kind words. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. So, we are looking at QT Gang, which is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Now, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos and I will add it into my watch later list. Let me look for something right now. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. So I'll take this 11-minute one and I have added this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up and I will subscribe. I'll turn your notification bell on. And then our subscription should stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well. And you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then King Ivo 02. Sorry, King Ivo 002 is coming up right now. There's another channel that's been back with Tuber Chat, but it's been a while, so I haven't got your bell on. Now I've got your notification bell on. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. And with 1,220 or so subscribers, we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them moving on that road to 1,300. I got to get up for a quick second. I'm not going to turn the screen off this time, but I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. And have the light on. It was starting to get dark. Ladita Lockaby, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. I know it's been a little while. And Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Good to see you still in the house. She's been here a while, so. You are now on the wheel. And King Ivo 002, good to have you here. So it's my pleasure to have your channel up. And yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone sometimes. But you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. And it really does help. So I'll appreciate it greatly. And, okay, let's spin. Let's get another channel going. We've got just over a half an hour to go, and then we are going to raid a special premiere from Emotion, who's in the chat with us. Tiffany wears t-shirts, feeling lucky. We're going to look at Kira Welton. Kira is always in the chat as a moderator. This is my BFF forever. This is Kristen Welton's daughter. She's got her own channel, doing her own thing as well. Now, we're hoping to get her back to some regular, consistent posting. Obviously, she's busy with school, but with 344 subscribers, she's doing fine. We're hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards 400. And then, so that particular channel that you're looking for, Declan Fins 2020 Official, I'm not sure about the name. So if you can, if anybody, this goes actually for everybody in the chat, if somebody says that they can't find you, one of the things you can do to help them find you easier is just mention a video or a piece of content or something that will pull your channel up easier. With the case of that channel, they don't have any content that I see right away, so I'm not really sure what's up with that, but that's okay. Maybe they can guide you as to how to find them. Or if you want, you can suggest to them, please go to my channel, leave me a comment that I can find, so then I can just click on you and get to your channel. That can help as well. One of the things we want to be mindful of with that channel, it might be tough because it's just an apostrophe and a colon. Maybe that's what you're missing, is make sure you've got the full spelling if you can, and then quotes, and then make sure that YouTube is not trying to spell correct for you. But then as well, Tiffany wears t-shirts, says, don't find me, I'm weird. One of the things we want to be mindful of is when channels are having a tough time with the search results or a hard time being found, it means that much more when you search, find, and click on them. As you can imagine, over a couple of months, when that happens hundreds of times for them, they become a lot more active in the algorithm, and then they'll be higher in the search results. Norfolk Dashcam went from a boss to an alien. That's interesting. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you so much for the share. Ladita Lockaby, thank you for the share. I've been connected to her for probably a year, and same for Mr. Fulton Mraz, so thank you both. Mr. Fulton Mraz always shares for us. Blood Dragoon is in the house. Thank you for coming in. I've been lucky to catch them off and on over the last couple of weeks in gaming live streams. And let's spin. Kira Welton has lifestyle videos. She's got unboxing videos, lots of video game live streaming and videos as well. So hopefully we'll see much more from her very, very soon. We're gonna look at Tiffany wears t-shirts right now. She says, "Don't find her. She's weird." But we're going to do it anyway. With 1,570 subscribers, she's actually doing great, and we can push this channel a little bit farther, probably towards the 1,600 that's on their mind. Yeah, pardon me for that. I was just addressing something there. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram at TuberChat. And yes, hopefully everybody will send prayers for Mr. Fulton Mraz. He lost his singing voice, and he's doing what he can to get better. and hopefully it's not going to take more than a couple of days to get back to normal. Hopefully everybody will rally around Tiffany Wears T-shirts. She's a fairly new connection to Tuber Chat, but she's been back with us again and again, so hopefully everybody will rally around this channel, and like I said, push her a little bit closer on that road to 1,600 that she's thinking about. And she did insist to me the first time that she was here that she does wear T-shirts. So, just in case we're wondering, that's a spoiler alert for you. TTV Cryptic Gamer, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Here is the Moon Goddess Oracle. This is the right one. So this is another thing we want to think about, right? When you have a name that's popular or popular words in the name, you just want to make sure that you're matching the avatar so you get the right channel. All right, pardon me for 1 second here. All right, let me get my window together here. The Moon Goddess Oracle with 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. We want to make sure that they keep it locked in so that when the purging and glitching that's going on with YouTube is happening, we make sure that they don't slip back below the 2,000. And I got to get some more names for the wheel. So let's see who we can add right now. I'm just looking through my list over here. USA Scratchers is going to be coming up. Maybe what I'll do is I will spin. And as you can see, the Moon Goddess Oracle has got predictions for everybody. So since if I'm right, I don't know zodiacs well, but if I'm right that we're in Pisces right now, they've got the predictions right there. We actually shared that out, I think, the other day. One of their videos we did so that you can follow this creator and get specific zodiac predictions for yourself. And Ladita Lockaby, thank you for the follow on Instagram. The Chit Chat Queen, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. All Things Miss Tanita is the next channel that we're looking at right now. So with 322 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We will get them maybe over even 325 towards 330 and a little bit closer on their road towards 400. And I'm just looking, I really got to get some more names to add here. We've seen a lot of channels today. And I'm just refreshing a page in another window over here. All things Miss Tanita, all things Miss Tanita says fashion, self-care, and business. So there's obviously a good variety of different things to check out there. The Moon Goddess Oracle is talking about doing unboxings and reviews as well. It's my pleasure to have your channel up so everybody can see what is going on. And 2 pineapples, thank you so much for the generous super chat. I really do appreciate that. Of course, we looked at that channel earlier, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much. And for the kind words. The Chit Chat Queen is on the wheel now. And in a little under a half an hour from now, we're going to go over to see a premiere from Emotion, who's in the chat with us. Oh my goodness, wow. Ladita Lockaby, thank you so much for your super chat as well. You're both knocking life off of our stream boss, but for that reason I will put your channel up right away before I spin the wheel again. And I'm looking forward to getting to know all things Miss Tanita a little bit better. That's one of the things I like about putting channels on the screen like this, is over time I get to know the channels better, eventually hopefully know the creators behind those channels as well, so that every time you're here I can feature you better and better and tell even better stories about your channels and about the creators behind those channels, of course. So the Ladita Lockaby I'm going to put up right away. This is a channel that I've probably known for, I think it's getting on a year, because I met Ladita Lockaby, I think in Melda Amra's live stream. Am I wrong about that? It could have been Happy Lux. But thank you so much, and thank you for your super chat. With 1,520 or so subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well. I've got your notification bell on now. It's been a little while since you've been here, but now I put on notification bells for all creators. So I've got your bell on as well. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. They've been with Tuber Chat from the beginning, and we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 1,600 that they're thinking about now. Declan Fans 2020 Official, can I tell a story about us? A story about Declan Fans 2020 Official is that they've been with Tuber Chat for a long time too. Many months. Yeah, pineapple always on pizza. That's funny, actually. At home, we're having homemade pizza, which is delicioso. It is like unbelievable when we do homemade pizza here. But we don't often put pineapple on it. I don't know if we've done that yet. It's a thought. And it's homemade pizza night tonight, as a matter of fact. So let's spin, and we'll get another channel up. But the Ladita Lockaby, thank you so much one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And we've got our Loic coming up. So this channel's actually been on the wheel for a little while, but we're going to get to see it now. Oh, Happy Lux. Okay, my mistake. Yes, Happy Lux. Ladita Lockaby is very supportive, loyal, and dedicated. And like I said, I've known that channel for a long time. See, I met Happy Lux through Melda and Amra. Those are both more growth streams where you can meet friends and family members. They've both been featured on Tuber Chat, of course, and they're dear friends now. And then as well, so I met Happy Lux through Melda and Amra, and then Ladita Lockaby through Happy Lux there. A Pizza Hut. There you go. Yeah. There's did I see on when I was setting up for Tuber Chat today, when I fired the internet up, I forget where it was, if it was on Amazon Prime or something like that. They had Super Size Me 2, and they were like something about chicken. I think, so that we can start bashing McDonald's again and whoever else is serving that kind of stuff. Ben 2.0, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Oh, Ghostly Wins, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That was a previously featured channel from Tuber Chat over the last week. And then we have to let that go. Oh, let me see what's happening here. Yeah, we can keep that stuff outside the chat. Here we're just doing what we're doing, and hopefully everybody just keeps it positive, and that's fine. And then I don't like waffles. Interesting. Pro Freshie, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in again today. And then if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. It really does help the stream. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second when you turn the chat off on a phone, and it really does help. So hopefully everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting. Our Loic is back again. They've got 40 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them up to maybe even 45 today. We've got a little over 15 minutes left to go, and push them on their road to the first 100. One thing we know about channels that have less than 100 subscribers is that we know that the YouTube algorithm is always purging and glitching on channels that have 100 subscribers or less the hardest. So we want to do everything we can to support these channels. One of the things we can do is leave a comment on their discussion tab, as you see that I've done here. So is Sam Slugs, Trains, and More, and that will help. And then Ladita Lockaby, thank you so much for the membership. I really do appreciate that. What that means is whenever you're in the chat now, I will add you to the wheel right away. So thank you very much for that. We've already looked at that channel, but I really do appreciate that membership, of course. And then the food talk is on. We heard the magic word pizza, and then I got distracted. So let's spin the wheel and see who's coming up next. Ace Flaw 1, Andy's back in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you here. And then USA Scratchers is another channel that we've seen again and again. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. Why aren't they coming up right away? I have to use quotes or put them on channel filter. If you don't see a channel right away, one of the things you can do is put quotations around their name like I did here, or just click on this channel filter, and that will likely help as well. You want to make sure you're matching the avatar when they're in the chat. And then Oh, Pro Freshie's willing to swap playlists. Yes, I haven't mentioned that for a while. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see other creators saying that and you are willing to swap playlists, then please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. And USA Scratchers has 274 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even over 275 today. We've only got another 15 minutes to go or so right now. And then we'd love to see this channel get moving a little bit farther towards their 300. Let's see what else I can do about putting a couple more channels in the wheel. Maybe we'll have another look at Pro Freshie. Oh, Andy Ace Flaw 1. And here we go. Look at that luck. Andy from Ace Flaw 1. This is a channel that's been with me longer than Tuber Chats existed. I've been connected to Andy for what's getting on a year now, probably, with 3,000 subscribers, 3180 or so. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling. They are soon going to have 3,200 subscribers. But Andy is a loyal and dedicated supporter who has been with Tuber Chat, like I said, from the very beginning, and even was with me before that for my playlist buddies experiments on my personal channel. Esther Angel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Project Girl Boss is saying something important here about the purging. Let me just see if there was a follow-up message there. Project Girl Boss, sorry, I might have missed the first part of what you were saying. I'm just interested to know what you have to say about YouTube doing the purge. If you don't mind, just elaborate. I'm just interested to see. Esther Angel, thank you for coming in. Okay, thank you so much, Arloa. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Pro Freshie wants to swap playlist. Very cool. So, all right, let's spin. Norfolk Dashcam is got some interesting conversation going on in the chat here. I almost lost my wheel there for a second. Let's spin. Oh, Pro Freshie, we don't do any links here. You got to search, because searching and finding and clicking on a channel really helps when they're struggling with search results. So we don't do a lot of links here at all. And yeah, the Moon Goddess Oracle, the purges really are crazy. That's for sure. Purging Convoltic is when YouTube takes the watch time and likes and views and subscribers away. So what happens is sometimes when people are not connecting the right way, they come to a live stream, they connect, and then a couple days later YouTube removes a lot of those connections. So that's not the only way. It happens all the time. Purging just really somewhat means removing. So YouTube is constantly taking away anything that it deems is inactive or invalid, even if it's not right. They've been very aggressively doing this for many months. And it used to be that they do a major purge once every 3 months or so, and now they've been doing it regularly. King of Dallas, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, the purge is something else. Andy, my pleasure having your channel up. Rock Chick Beauty's in the house. Thank you for coming in. And King of Dallas, sorry, you're saying when? I wonder what you're asking when. I wonder what you're asking. This is All About Life with Colleen with 297 subscribers. It is very reasonable that if a few people support this channel right now, we can get her to the 300 that must be on her mind. Now, of course, we want a few more because, you know, with the purging and glitching that I was just talking about, we want to make sure that creators don't slip when they hit these milestones, right? It happens all the time. But we'd like to get that 300 nice and locked in for her. And let's think about spinning. Oh, Ladita Lockaby is reaching out about TikTok and Reddit as well. Ghostly Winds is coming up right now. This is, like I said, a previously featured channel just from a few days ago, to be honest with you. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. They are a generous creator and always spreading positivity, which I love to see, and for that reason they were recently featured. I feature a different channel every single day based on generosity or impact or both, which I see within the community. And Convoltic, there's actually quite a few gaming channels that have come through today. You will find lots of channels here of all different types, and the idea is everybody's really here to support everybody else regardless of the niche. So you will find lots of people who are not gamers that will watch your gaming videos and give you comments, likes, hang out in your live streams, and all the things that we need as growing YouTubers, regardless of the fact that they are not also gamers. And then hopefully that's your intention as well. We believe wholeheartedly in the Tuber Chat community and giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that it always comes back. We see it again and again, and you'll know by, you know, I know you've been here a couple times now, but as I tell stories about the channels that come through the chat and the ones I put on the screen, you'll get to know the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that we have here. Yeah, of course. You want to show it? Should we? Here, let me get the green screen out of here. We're looking at
one of two pizzas.
We're looking at homemade pizza night, bro. That's about to go in the oven. There's two of them. You can't see the green peppers, of course, because of the camera. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
So, let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. And Pro Freshie, actually, we're going to look at your channel right now. So forgive me, did you ask me, like, you wanted to have you wanted me to have a good look at your channel when it was up? Let's have a look right now. So I don't have my TubeBuddy extension on right now because I always turn it off before I start live streaming, but I do use TubeBuddy. I have a link in the description of every live stream that we put out because I actually use it. And that can help because we can look at your channel, we can look at videos and see how you're doing with your tags and stuff like that. Am I right? Were you even... This is the right channel, right? 134,000 views. Looks like you're doing just fine. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it wasn't you that was asking me particularly to have a look at your channel. Because it looks like you're doing fantastic. Wow. Look at that. 134,000 views. And you got 1,600 subscribers, so that's reasonable, of course. You got a few other videos with thousands of views that are popping, which is great. Wow. Interesting. Very, very cool. It's interesting to see that. Yeah, the only thing I would ever recommend without having a better look right now is just to, let's see what you got in your videos for a description as well. So you got Instagram there. Yeah, you could think about just filling out your descriptions a little bit more and make sure you're doing okay with tags. Always fill out your tags. But I won't go too much into it right now. Maybe I can have a look when I'm offline. And forgive me if it wasn't you that asked me. I thought you asked me the other day and I could be wrong. But Freshie has 1,620 subscribers. And we're hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. They've got that 1,600 locked in. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up right now. We've got our premiere ready to go. Shiny Dragon Bolt 1999. Your channel is very shocking. That'll be interesting to see. We're looking at Rock Chick Beauty right now. This is our dear friend Oriane Lucy, who unfortunately had her channel hacked the other day. And it doesn't look like she's going to be able to get it back, so she's trying. But it was, yeah, absolutely hacked. So she started a new channel. She's going to put up some content soon, but I'm hoping what we can do is everybody will rally around this creator. She's a dear friend to Tuber Chat. She's also a very generous creator. She allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And we just want to rally around this channel and try to get her up to the first 100 as fast as we can. The YouTube Santa Claus? Yeah, you're right, Andy. The glitch is really something else that's been going on for a long time. And then, yeah, Shiny Dragon Bolt 1999. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. So let's spin one more time here, just for fun. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters is in the house. We're going to look at the Chit Chat Queen. This is another creator who I've been connected to for months and months and months. I think they've been with Tuber Chat since the beginning. Previously featured, of course, with 2,240 subscribers. She is doing just fine. And but we're hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get her moving towards the 2,300 that she's thinking about. Gems World, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. Now, let me get this link together. We're just dropping a link for a raid that we're going to do in a couple of minutes here. Anybody's free to hop over there right away if you want to, or soon. We're going to wrap up the live stream in the next couple of minutes here. And that is for a premiere for Emotion, who is a generous and loyal and dedicated supporter and a dear friend here at Tuber Chat. Hopefully he's in the chat with us right now, but hopefully everybody will head over and just mention Tuber Chat Raid when you hit that link. I'll pin it to the chat as well so that everybody can get it easily if you want to hang out for a few more minutes. This chat will continue for another few moments while you clean up your connections, calming mind meditations. We didn't see your channel yet, so I'm going to rifle through a few channels right now very quickly. Calming Mind Meditations is another channel that's been with Tuber Chat for a while, but they don't have 100 subscribers yet, so we know that the purge is really hitting them hard, and so we're hoping everybody will rally around this channel and push them over maybe even 90, a little closer to 100. And then Shiny Dragon Bolt 1999, thank you for the kind words in the chat. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members. The best success here in Tuber Chat is found by making the first move. So if you reach out to another creator, let them know that you want to connect here in the chat. Anybody at all, that's what we're here for. And then let them know you want to connect. When they've responded, you head to their channel, watch a full video, at least 3 minutes, leave a long, genuine comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on, come back, let them know that you've done that, and they will do the same thing for you. And then you can meet as many friends and family members as you would like. For Emotion, please search Emotion's New Soul R&B, but I just pinned a link to the chat. So if you want, just click that link and you'll head right over to the premiere. You can subscribe to their channel and we will do our raid. Just please mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. Mr. Fulton Mraz. And we will look at Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters in another moment as well. Mr. Fulton Mraz is here in the chat with us. Hopefully everybody will rally around this generous creator. They always share for us. Mr. Fulton Mraz has been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning and always shares. He always shares for everybody. He's a wonderfully generous creator. Esther Angel, we'll look at your channel in another second as well. And forgive me because I'm really racing now because we got to get over to that premiere for Emotion. So I'm just going to rifle through these quickly. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters is a generous creator that's been with Tuber Chat for a while. Forgive me for the short time I'm going to spend on these channels now. With 650 subscribers, hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther as well. They're very well known here in the Tuber Chat community. And thank you very much. The Moon Goddess Oracle is doing a watch party now as well. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 subscribers that they're looking towards. And I will get Esther Angel ready. And then, yes, Mr. Fulton Mraz, hopefully you'll get better. Mr. Fulton Mraz is doing everything that they can to get their singing voice back, so they're taking care. Hopefully everybody will give a thumbs up on the way out as well. I will appreciate it greatly. Tomorrow's live stream will be 2 hours earlier than today, and Mondays will be 2 hours earlier than tomorrow. Did I say that right? Mondays will be 2 hours earlier than tomorrow. So hopefully everybody knows we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But if you turn the notification bell on, you don't miss the live streams because I move the times around so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you, Andy, from Ace Flaw 1. And this is Esther Angel with 1,340 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther to 1,350 or so, a little bit closer on their road to 1,400. And once again, I've got that link pinned to the chat, so if you don't mind, just please say Tuber Chat Raid when you head over there. And then let's look at Shiny Dragon Bolt 1999. So you said your channel was shocking. I just wanted to look at it in another window there for a second to make sure it wasn't shocking in the wrong way. But this is a new connection for Tuber Chat, so thank you for coming in. I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll turn on the notification bell, and then our connection should stick. And hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Forgive me, everybody, for my quick exit. I really do appreciate every moment that you spend here in Tuber Chat. There are over 38 million channels on YouTube to choose from and a billion other things to do when we're not on YouTube. So I know everybody's time is very valuable and I appreciate every moment that you can spend here with me. Forgive me for the channels that we didn't get to today, but we'll be back tomorrow and on Monday. Right now, just please say Tuber Chat Raid while we head over. Chef BC knows what I'm talking about. I had to look, right? You never know. Let me get this link one more time, and it's pinned to the chat as well. And thank you, Norfolk Dashcam, our stream boss, for your extreme generosity. Same with Emotion. Mention Tuber Chat Raid when you click that link. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the way out. This chat will continue for another moment or two before the premiere starts so that you can clean up your connection. So thank you, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.